Well, let's turn to the news out today, and it's been announced that Pfizer has been given priority consideration for getting full approval of its vaccine. It says by January 2022. I know there are a lot of concerns mixed in here about, trying to convince more people to get vaccinated, and perhaps full approval could help. But can you talk a little bit about that time frame? Is that an appropriate time frame? And then do you think if we do see full approval, will that bring some more people on board with getting vaccinated?
Hmm. Well, it's a good question, Paige. On the former, I'd say, I'm going to defer to the FDA on the reasons for their decisions around the prioritization and the time schedule. But what I can say about the vaccine, whether it's Pfizer's vaccine or Moderna's vaccine, getting full approval, is that there are some people for whom I think that would be helpful. We know from surveys that some people say, gosh, if there was, if it was actually went through the regular approval process, and was fully approved, that might change their mind. Now, here's what I would say to that, is that even though I think some people may be helped by that, I think you can look at what's happened already with the vaccine, which is not only has it been studied in clinical trials, issued an authorization by the FDA, but it has now been essentially given to millions and millions of people in the United States and around the world. We have more experience with this vaccine than we do with many other health products that, at this stage of their development. And what that experience tells us is two things. One is that the vaccine remains remarkably effective at reducing infection rates in communities. The second thing is that it also has a very strong safety profile, and that the rare risks of anything you may experience with the vaccine are far outweighed, in fact, by the tremendous benefits that you receive by not having COVID, which we know itself causes a variety of conditions, not just shortness of breath and fatigue, but it affects the heart, it affects the kidneys, it affects the nervous system and the brain. This is not a simple virus. This is a complicated virus with real consequences to our health. And so, I do think that for some people, the FDA approval process may make a difference. But I do think that we have a fair amount of experience right now, a tremendous amount of experience that tells us that, again, the benefits of this vaccine far outweigh any risks.